Hey guys, I wanted to share today just some of my paintings from when I first started plein air painting in 2019 to where I am currently in 2023. Just to give encouragement to others who are out there, perhaps just starting out and are having failed paintings and feel like they're the only ones having that trouble. That's not true. Everybody who starts out plein air painting definitely has failures. I remember watching a video a few years ago and they said it takes about 50 paintings before you actually bring anything home that is worth keeping. And I have found that to be true, very much so. I'm around 45 or 48 paintings, plein air paintings, and they are just now starting to come out to where I feel like I can share them and not be completely embarrassed compared to the ones when I first started. So I pulled these out of my closet the other day and started looking at where I was to where I am now, and I was pretty happy with the results. So I pulled a few paintings from each year so that you guys could see and get encouragement from each of those. This is my very first plein air painting done in 2019 on the beach. I learned that day that it is a lot harder than it looks. I also learned that my painting surface and my mixing surface need to be in the shade. Otherwise you come out with a very dark painting. This one was done a couple days later. I learned that I did not like the surface I was painting on. It was too slick and I became frustrated and I gave up. These next three are from 2020. This was early June 2020. I realized that I did not have the proper colors to mix the right greens for sure on these paintings. Again, I was also still hating the surface I was painting on, but hadn't figured it out yet. This is late June 2020. I added some other colors to my palette so I could get some different greens, but I still wasn't figuring them out quite right. This is September 2020, and I feel like this was in Yellowstone. This was just, I don't know, not a great painting, but I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, so these next two are from 2021. This is, I painted on a, like the little canvas panels that you can buy at the store already done, and I've realized that the tooth on here I liked better. It could do better. So finding a surface that you can paint on that you prefer, that's huge. So just experiment, figure out what you do best on, and go from there. Then I went back to my MDF boards, but I added some marble powder to this to help with the grit. I remember painting this one and getting frustrated, and I ended up giving up, but overall, color-wise, I was getting more pleased with the way the colors were turning out on these. This one is from March 2022. It was cold and breezy that day, but I was starting to notice some definite improvements from the previous year. And this was November 2022. Painting in the snow, got cold, but I was still really pleased with how it turned out. And these are from 2023. Using MDF boards, and I figured out that I prefer smaller panels at this point. It just seems less overwhelming to paint a smaller surface. And also I've kind of figured out the grit and texture that I like to paint on, and so that's helping a ton. So I hope you guys found that encouraging or helpful for your plein air journey. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I will gladly try and answer those as best as I can. And until next time, keep painting, keep learning, keep pushing through.